everyone, and welcome to the Cartooniverse podcast. I'm your host, Depping Dots, and with me today is my co-host, Slayer Runes.
Hey there, guys. A huge fan of the podcast. I've collected all the merchandise. I have a Bruce Snoop mug. It's not the real one, unfortunately. I cry myself every night to sleep because I don't have the real one, but I made one from scratch.
And of course, Bedhead Bernie.
No, cut that out. I'm not Bedhead. Hey guys, I'm the producer of Cake Jerry. I'm his PR manager.
And the PR of the popular internet video, Cake Jerry.
Hi, I'm the PR manager of Cake Jerry.
We'll link Cake Jerry's Twitter in the description. And we have our special guest for today, Front Porch.
Hey, I'm Front Porch.
Now, originally he was a main member, but I've decided I don't really like him that much, and I like Slay better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I heard he was homeschooled.
I heard about this too.
Can't
That's
even
slandered.
multiply.
No one's that dumb.
Nobody's
Alright.
retarded like that.
Today's topic is cartoons based off of video games.
Well, to be honest, I don't play a lot of cartoons, right? I've watched a lot of video games, though. So I don't feel I'm the most knowledgeable in this, but they H Gotta Be Kai definitely gotta be my favorite.
One of my favorite cartoon video games is on the Scooby-Doo Aloha DVD. It's blue, has a blue case on it, and if you go to the extras menu, you can play a game where you must press arrows on your remote control to duck and jump over obstacles. It's a very interesting game because it accurately represents scenes in the movie. In the movie, Scooby and Shaggy often jump and duck over various objects.
I'm not a big fan of survival horror, so ain't enough
It's
for me.
nothing scary, it's just life. Sometimes you gotta jump, sometimes you gotta duck.
Yeah. It's very interesting that it's very interesting for a show so ground reality like Scooby-Doo, they would have a talking dog. 2 talking dogs, in fact.
Well,
Yeah.
Are you saying you've never met a talking dog before?
Do you ever think that maybe, at the end of the series, it'll turn out that Scooby is the real monster?
I never met a talking dog before, but I have met other talking animals.
Exactly, Scooby's a monster. He's like laughing at the face of God by his existence. He's like so afraid of these creeps and monsters and stuff, but people are just gonna find out that he's the true face of evil.
I think Scooby-Doo teaches us an important lesson, though, that we all have a monster inside of us. That no individual is the monster. That we are all, collectively, as a human race, the monster.
So
That's
today's
deep.
topic is Scooby-Doo movies.
Personally, my favorite Scooby-Doo movie is the one where Shaggy and Scooby go on an adventure. That one's the best.
I like Scrappy.
I like the movie where he was the bad guy.
I didn't like that one. I hate that one. It's not canon.
That
I
one
like the
doesn't-
little Mexican boy, the robber, the thief. His name is I don't know his name. You guys remember that character?
I remember him. His name was Scrappy.
No, Scooby-Doo little boy.
A pup named Scooby-Doo.
No, it's like a little boy sidekick.
Remember Red Herring?
Lizzie and 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo.
No, it's like this little foreign boy. Bandit.
I remember Red Herring.
Red Herring is just a ginger kid that, like all the kids picked on.
Scooby.
And meanwhile, the blue-eyed blue-eyed blonde Fred Jones is picking on him at school and getting away with it.
I think that teaches an important lesson, though, that all of us blue-eyed, white, blonde-haired individuals, all of us true, pure souls, need to take down the lesser people.
We can get away
Flim
with
Flam.
it.
Flim
I agree.
Flam. His name was Flim Flam. He was this little foreign boy.
What was he on?
13 ghosts, but he's not like a ghost.
I said it was 13 Ghosts, and you said no.
No, you said Lizzie.
No, I said 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo.
No, you said Lizzie. You're like Lizzie or whatever.
13 Ghosts Why not 14? Did they not have enough budget?
Look, he looks like that. He looks like that kid from Magic School Bus.
Put that image on the screen.
He reminds me of the kid from Captain Planet.
Oh wait, he's like
Monty.
8 years old. Treasure Cat, you can edit in a clip of yourself.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm Treasure Cat.
I guess we should explain why he's not here.
Yes. He's
Yeah.
asleep, and we never
Yeah.
warned him about these.
Yeah,
He wanted to come on. He wanted to record one
because
today,
he's
but
like a foreign import. You know, he runs on his internal clock.
Yep,
On a
yep.
completely different time.
You have to put those things like to bed at a certain time, or else they'll be bouncing on walls the next morning. It's very sad. Now a word from our sponsor.
That's why we like to chain him down and make him work on our animations and editing.
now a word from our sponsor, Scooby
Loot
Snacks.
Crate.
No,
Loot
Scooby
Crate.
Snacks.
It's Scooby
It's
Snacks this
Audible.
time.
Wait, what happened to our Loot Crate sponsorship?
Code Cartooniverse. You can get 75% off your next free audiobook. That's right, you can get 75% off on your next free audiobook. If you
Did we
use
get? Have we made the sponsorship deal with Guns and Ammo yet?
No. All we have is Scooby Snacks, Audible, IKEA, and
That one's post-death.
Loot Crate. Alright, so the code for Audible is Cartooniverse. The code for Scooby Snacks, Cartooniverse. The code for Loot Crate, Dots. The code for IKEA, Cartoon Universe.
Ooh.
I just realized, like, if we call it Cartoon Universe Podcast, it'd be CUP.
Man, only one more letter.
Nah, I love
and we could do
CP.
it.
I enjoy CP as well.
Yeah, we were CP with pride.
Everyone hashtag investigate Pizzagate.
We'll have new CP shirts coming out soon.
Hashtag investigate Pizzagate. It's real, everyone.
And now back to the show.
Edit that part out about Pizzagate. We don't want to be assassinated Hastings style.
It's okay. When we have the Guns and Ammo, nothing can stop us.
Mm-hmm.
Not even Pizzagate.
What
So
about the
what's for-
CIA?
So what are your favorite guns in cartoons?
Personally,
maybe not
my
a
favorite
cartoon,
gun is
but
the
I
one
do
that
like
Scooby-Doo uses in Scooby-Doo and Shaggy Go to Columbine.
What the fuck is Scooby-Doo?
I don't know.
Oh, ha 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 ha. Play out the clip back when you mentioned Scooby-Doo.
It's like... Yeah, just like show the entire podcast again, have it loop. Like an endless cycle.
That's a good idea.
Do you ever cry yourself to sleep knowing that Scooby-Doo isn't there to comfort you every morning when you wake up?
I cry
Yeah.
myself to sleep as our podcast hasn't reached 100 subscribers yet.
Come on, guys, get subscribing.
Thank
Just
you.
because we've only been around for 2 days.
Yeah.
This is the best podcast to ever be created. How
Alright,
could you
today
not
our
subscribe?
cringe of the week. Today our spotlight goes on Timmy from high school. Fuck you, Timmy, you dumb piece of shit. You cut me
Piece
in the
of
lunch
shit.
line.
And, yeah, then you said cartoons were gay. They were meant for little babies.
As Pan Pizza said, you're wrong.
Listen, I'm 17 years old, and I love SpongeBob. Deal with it.
Bronies are fucking weirdos, though.
Oh yeah, they're definitely just pedophiles. We're gonna have a...
Cut that. Cut that.
We just
Like-
need to, we just
Like,
need
we're,
to
a pod-
tar-
Cut
like,
it.
we're a podcast called CP, and even we think that they're fucking pedophiles.
we just need to tar and fur them all.
What's wrong with CP?
Well, you know, stands for...
You wouldn't understand, you know, it's normal for homeschool people not to understand.
Stands for cock porn.
Sorry, I have dyslexia.
TC, you can go ahead and cut this part out, but could you please, like, put a bag of popcorn on our desk when you're doing the MS Paint art for this?
Dyslexia.
Well, this has been our longest episode yet.
Hey everyone, I'd like to take this moment to first plug our sponsors. We're sponsored today by audible.com.
This is true.
Audible.
What's your favorite book on audible.com, Bernie? I mean, Cake Jerry PR Manager.
Cut that out, cut that out.
What's your favorite book on Audible, Cake Jerry person?
I'm the PR manager of Cake Jerry. My favorite book is the Elliot Roderick Manifesto.
Is that on there?
Well, no, but it's a book I enjoy reading.
I think we have to pick out books that are on Audible.
My favorite is Mein Kampf.
Wow, real funny. Shut up. I
Real
hate
edgy,
you.
Slayer.
My favorite is the Minecraft Survival Guide.
Slayer kicked off the podcast. You're no longer a main host.
Yeah,
Oh no.
I'll take his
Porch, you're
place.
back in. Yeah.
Thanks.
Guys, Porch is back.
Hell yeah.
That's the title for this episode. Porch is back.
Our Tumblr meme of the week is a reference to a recent event on the podcast. The meme is, X is no longer my best friend, Y is new best friend. Now this meme holds a lot of relevance to the current situation, but I liked it because it features many of the tropes that I find hilarious in meme culture. The gradients, the poorly done design and composition, and the use of foreign characters, which overall they just are inherently funny to look at.
When are we getting Anthony Fantano on the podcast?
And now back to the show. So guys, what cartoons are you looking forward to in 2017?
I'm looking forward to the next infomercial that shows up on my TV at 6 in the morning when Comedy Central isn't airing anything. I look
Well,
forward to that every day.
Slayer, it's actually about ethics and journalism.
Oh,
Oh. That's the end of the podcast. It's over.
Guys, we're running. Why do we have these fucking brothers on our podcast?
Yeah.
And we didn't even get to learn Cake Jerry's PR manager's real name.
You
Alright,
ruined
let's
the
do.
podcast.
Alright, let's do a new segment. It's called Interview with Cake Jerry PR Manager.
Okay.
Alright, so Cake Jerry.
Everyone, welcome to this new segment. We call it the Interview with Cake Jerry's PR Manager, in which you interview me. I am Cake Jerry's PR Manager.
Cake Jerry's PR manager. What was it like to work with Cake Jerry on the set of the Minecraft?
It was very interesting. Sometimes he would release the bomb, but I had to calm him down. Other times he was simply eating cake, and it was very entertaining to watch. As a producer, I always have to monitor the content he puts out on his social media accounts. While some may view it as controversial, it's a very good way of connecting with the audience about a character. So many interact with, but not many discuss.
What do you think of the claims that Cake Jerry is an alt-right?
Actually, it's about ethics and journalism.
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
What is Cake Jerry's favorite color?
Brown.
What is Brown's favorite color?
I'm not Brown's PR manager, am I?
I mean, Cake Jerry's brown.
So?
Are Brown and Cake Jerry related?
No.
Do Brown and Cake Jerry know each other?
No. You are so cringy. Ugh. Ugh. You're
This is
so
why I took your
cringy.
place, Slayer.
Alright, I think we're gonna have to move on from the interview of Cake Jerry's PR manager.
And
So
now
today-
a word from our sponsors.
No! This is gonna be Q&A. Alright, our first question comes from Rough Jeff. How long did it take you to make the pilot?
It took me approximately like 48 hours,
It took me like
including
12 minutes.
editing.
Mhm. Commander Chrono asked, how was the creative process on the show, and what were the difficulties you went through with the process?
Well, the first thing you always gotta ask yourself
About
is,
50
why do I
minutes
wake up in
into
the
the
morning?
podcast, the terrorists came to Charlie Hebdo and started shooting at us. Luckily we escaped, but none of the artists survived. It was a miracle.
Question from a pedophile, Maze Jedi.
Please
Question.
cut that part out about the Charlie Hebdo massacre.
Question. Anyone draw Whispers porn of that red-haired girl?
Shut up, you brony. Sit down,
Bronies
my
are gay,
face.
bro.
Just read the fucking cartoon. Yes. I love Fry from Futurama.
Yeah, he's pretty hot. I'd fuck him.
I'd
Steven.
buy that for $1.
Steven the Rich Man. Thoughts on the new DuckTales 2017?
Made me cringe. I'm a meaty. I
Well,
run a
when I-
hack news site.
Fuck Duck.
When I think
I
of
prefer
Georgia
chicken.
Gold, I think of beating women.
You too.
When I think of Milo Yiannopoulos, I think of beating children.
I think
When I
of
think of
Maze
my-
Jedi.
When I think of my dad, I think of beating women.
And children.
Aren't they the same thing?
When I think of my
Attack
uncle,
like
I
the
think of...
Titanic. Women and children have to escape them.
When I think of my uncle, I think of beating out children.
When I think of DOS, I think of... Yeah. Okay, move on.
Cut that.
I can't
cut
do
that,
this
cut
from
that, cut
Kate
that.
Jerry.
Cut that.
Alright, next question.
Ram JCS. Where'd you get the idea for failing outwards?
Well, it was a long, studious process. We had to interview at least 5 immigrants.
See, one day I was talking to my friend. Her name was JC. I was like, hey, JC, you should make a cartoon. Then I realized I don't have any female friends, so I just made one up for my TV show. Cut that out.
Question from Depping Dots. Question, what do you think of Glum's GTA character?
It's the worst.
It's so ugly. It looks like Dewey Quinn.
It looks like someone punched a man in the face and then put a wig on him.
It looks like someone put grandma hair on a GTA character.
I'd believe.
If you
Doesn't-
like that character, die. Kill yourself.
Yeah,
This is what
Glenn.
mainstream media thinks Gamergate is.
Everyone, subscribe to Paul Joseph Watson for your latest accurate news source. Don't believe
Yeah,
the
he
media.
makes good cartoon videos.
He's a good cartoon reviewer.
I hope
Yeah,
we
we
could
want
have him
more
on.
podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone, spam Paul Joseph Watson with the message. If you read this message, you suck.
Yeah, we're gonna. I want to have him on so we can talk about
Oh,
this.
speaking of, let's talk about Vault 77. Let's talk about Vault 808. Let's talk about Vault number 9.
Sometimes when I think of vaults, I think of vaults. And
I think of
vaults
the
are
Disney
really
Vault.
useful.
I think of
Whenever I
Voldemort.
think of Vault, I think of Voldemort. And Voldemort is bald, white, and overpowerful. So it very much describes the government. You know?
Describes Donald Trump.
Have you ever thought about how Voldemort's name sounds like Baltimore, which may just be a clever clue as to the fact that Voldemort, or Baltimore, I should say, is locking away a lot of his feelings and emotions.
In like Africa, like when little children are drinking from muddy waters, they reenact like the scene with Harry Potter and Dumbledore.
What scene was that? I haven't seen the movies.
Oh, drink, you got to keep drinking, Dumbledore. Oh, I can't drink anymore. They're like drinking the toxic water. And, like, Dumbledore's dying because of how gross it is. But he has to keep drinking. You guys remember that?
I remember that.
That's what happens to children in Africa. We're not making light of it. We're trying to give you the harsh reality.
I wish I was that African child.
This
Not funny.
podcast is sponsored by Starving.
This podcast is sponsored by Feed My Starving Children. If you view this video without ad block, your money is going to charity.
was
Use
gonna say this-
code,
100% guaranteed.
I was gonna say this
charity to give money.
I was gonna say this podcast is sponsored by Starving Children in Africa. And I was like, oh wait, I think I ripped that off from Sleepy Cast.
This is the end
We'll
of
be
the
the
podcast.
first to freaking hack.
This is the end of the podcast.
I want HR back. This is the worst haunted tapes ever.
Hey, you can't mention him. Edit that out.
Edit it out.
And it goes a little something like.
Well, this is the end of the podcast. I was Depping Dots.
I'm Cake Jerry's PR manager.
Where can we find you?
You can find me at the official Cake Jerry Twitter.
Do you run it?
No, I PR for it, you idiot.
Alright. Front porch?
I've been Porch.
Where can we find you?
You can find me crying
In
in
your
the corner. In my house.
Slayer, where can we find you? Give out specific coordinates.
You can find me at Kate Jerry's PR's house. You can find me there most of the day. Exact coordinates, 32 west,
No!
57...